Hello everyone, I am Sacred and thank you for joining me in, well, as of Iron 4 it will be again, right? And in the last episode, well, it just got around, I think, how many views? Just like 250 views, not much. Actually, you can see my typical performance. I mean, because of my long inactivity, it dropped a lot. Just, see here. Oh yeah, just look what the insane amount of money I make. Here, it's just a hobby after all. You see, yeah, it was on the lower end. But at least get 265 viewers. Anyways, I made a poll asking you which nation I should play here, and 9 out of 14, so the vast majority voted for playing as the Soviet Union. I think that the Soviet Union is actually one of the most popular countries which I play. I mean, the most of my viewers are from that, so I'll play with these mods. Are you seeing? And yeah, I'll go ahead and play as the Soviet Union, but this time it will be as Leon Trotsky and not as, well, why else? Actually, I think I'm gonna maybe change my recording style. Like, I'm not gonna just record at a piece, because that tends to get boring for me, speaking always, and for you maybe as well. What I'll try to do is I'll just record the interesting parts of the game. And like when we have a war or when we do something interesting, not like if you just wait around, sit around, modify divisions. I don't think that's so interesting, right? So I think I'm going to do that. Play as the Russian Soviet Federative Republic. Let's play on regular. This no, it shouldn't matter anyways. Just regular. Go ahead and play the Soviet Union. Yeah. So well. We are quite a powerhouse actually. How you see, we have around, yeah, change colors, I don't mind. We have 365 factories and 257 civilian ones, yeah. So what do we focus on? Let's just go ahead, get the permanent revolution, I suppose. I think that's the better one, yeah. Oppressive power is gone, true power has been restored to the people of our nation, alright? That's because Trotsky is our leader. I don't know actually where our expansion plan should be, right? Let's see. I mean, we don't control Kazakhstan and these Central Asian countries, but they are being, I mean, they don't have any divisions, right? But they are being guaranteed by Germany, which is not a big problem, but by Japan as well. And I don't think I want to fight a war on 3 fronts. Because, yeah, maybe if Japan gets busy with China, they actually have more civilian factors than I do, so yeah, let's allow the Japanese. Let's just hope they don't join the Axis. That's about it. I think if Hitler enacts the Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact, I think he may do. Things may turn out to be a little bit interesting. Yeah. Romania is being guaranteed, Bulgaria as well. I mean, the only country not being guaranteed is Poland. So, yeah, these Baltic countries will get, I don't know, maybe go to war with the Baltic countries. Finland is also fascist, so that would mean that they would most likely join the Axis. They don't want this yet, do we? So, yeah, we have limited choices. Well, actually, I think Iran would be a good call, since they just have 3 divisions. Yeah, so to get Iran under our fold would be, I think, the first goal, which I'm going to do and try. I'll just build a little bit more civilian factories, just because while after all, it would be always good to have a strong civilian industrial basis in our country. And well, I'll be back when I have done this stuff, when I have organized my army and got the war goal against Iran. Yeah. Well, so after all, after this entire reorganization thing is done, I found out actually that we need to, world tension to be at 25% because we're communists, so we aren't that aggressive as Germany yet, I suppose. Although considering that should be pretty fast, pretty quickly the case, so it shouldn't be a big problem, I suppose there. Well, just seeing how many factories Poland has, I think it's actually quite tempting if you take out the Poles, don't you think? I mean, yeah, they all have quite a bit amount of well, factories made Pole or maybe the Persians. But well, it's just, I think Poland will be first, but we'll have to wait for Germany or for Japan to make the first move, because world tension is simply at, well, 0. There's no world tension at all, so that is not so nice, I suppose, right? Well, let's see. We have war economy enacted already. We just have 39 million people as, yeah, that's quite a bit, 39 million people. I think, because why the hell not? Let's also go ahead and get satisfied requirements. So, we don't need any weapons, actually. We can just use our military, just use our troops, just like throw them at the enemy. If they'll, I mean, they should eventually run out of ammo, but we won't do that. We won't sacrifice our own divisions, right? I got so many bloody factories that I even don't know what to do. Just look at how many areas I'm building civilian factories. I think, I don't know, if I have 400, I'm content for now, and I'll just go ahead and I think I'll just start building military factories then. The bloody Japanese, goddammit. Where is the border conflict? Or is there no border conflict? Is there? I don't know how this system works actually. I think we should get a border conflict, right? Just see how it works. Let's call this the Far East Theater. Well, that's all. I don't think much is gonna happen now. Well, I found out now they can escalate incident to a border conflict. So that is how it works. Well, because just I want to win this border conflict, I'll just send my entire army to the sector. I think they made it right there in time, though. They made it. Actually, can you change the color in Mongolia and in Tanatuba? Yes, that looks far better. Let's see where the border conflict will actually ignite. There, right? We are not really being that successful there. What? Did we lose it already? It was so quick. What's the Japanese preparation and the conflict? Alright, I don't really know that, right? Well, no idea what that was, to be honest. No bloody clue. Just get this military reorganization. Just like spam more civilian factories in the sector. I don't mind where. Alright, I really wanna. Alright, 9 more days. 9 more days, I suppose. Is something gonna happen? We like already have made troops there, do we? Just like here. 134 troops should be plenty, right? But I don't think they are gonna escalate this anymore. No, so this was it. Alright, so this was a clear failure. Okay, this was quite bad from me. Well, and while the first war just happened, the United Kingdom declared war on Norway. Well, I don't know what the British thought there. Apparently they wanna just intervene in our Sweden, right? So, yeah. Well, also some changes have been made to the mod. For example, France is in the Allies, so even if they surrender, the war will still go on. The French will still live on. The spirit. Let's see, right? The Germans cannot really eat up the French. That's why I think that's quite nice. We should actually not keep so many divisions here. It is quite, I think, an overkill, to say the least. Send them to this region, I suppose. These 43, they can stay here, maybe new parties in front. Why? Yeah. Good. Let's pressing, yeah. Army. There, this is the... Alright, so, I don't know why Britain is going completely nuts, but they've declared war on Sweden, the Viking Swedish Empire. They declared war on that. And yeah, even Norway joined the Axis as being democratic. This is something I really cannot comprehend. Okay, at least we can go ahead and Poland, right? Well, 50% war tension is maybe... I think they are going to join the Allies then, if I'm not mistaken. Let's actually see him try out. See him try out if you can. Conquer Poland. Yeah, but war ignited in 1936 already, and the French are, as usual, losing against Italy. How is Italy placed so competent? How can they just manage to push through the Alps? I bloody don't know. Also, the British offensive, I think, got stalled. Yeah, I really don't know what Britain was planning there, but anyways, the current wars, the Australian. Why is it even an Australian-German war? What got the... Right, well, the British-Italian war. It's being fought. The Allies clearly have more factories, but France is losing more and more land after every minute. Yeah, that is about the, Poland is being guaranteed by the French, so that is our dream about Poland, I suppose. Yeah, right. I think a war with Germany is actually not avoidable when you play as the Soviet Union, right? It seems like it, to be honest. It's not avoidable at all. And bloody France, well, do you want to be at war with the Allies and the Axis? So with both? Actually, I don't think so, right? No. But maybe Iran would work, but I don't think they will work either. They will probably just get guaranteed straight away as well, as usual. Well, let's see. Maybe we'll be surprised. Alright, so, yep, how I thought it would be, even Iran got guaranteed by France, so yeah, we cannot just... I mean, I could of course take them out, that's not a problem, but I don't want to be at war with the Allies just yet. It's not my goal to fight the Allies. I mean, they aren't our real enemy, are they? Our real enemy are the Germans and the Italians, so... Well, considering the circumstance, I have nearly 1,000, what? I'm getting 2.6 political power per day. Well, I've got a brilliant idea, actually. We have so much political power, right? Let's just spam these on these generals. They are, wow, quite amazing, obviously. Like, get them. Play. Bomber. Attack, I suppose. And that. The advisor, stability plus 15%. Laurenti Beria got purged by us, by Trotsky. I'm not good anyways, I'll just go ahead and get this Mikhail Kalinin. Yeah, I'll go ahead and boost the communists in Germany, in Italy, in France. There's no need to, maybe, but in the USA, let's boost them in the USA. And also in Canada. And also in Mexico. There we go. We wanna boost them all there. Alright. Yeah, I'm not gonna declare war against Poland. Be sure of that. Against these two, we will. Alright, well, it costs 0.5 per day, so we aren't making any political power actually, so it's alright. Enough, let's say. Should maybe stop boosting them in Canada. Or in Mexico, where? Stop boosting them in Mexico, right? Cancel boost. There. Oh yeah, discuss. Yeah, that's our plan for now. Just get this with destruction. Carry on. There are so many different types of clients actually. We don't know what to research. We have most things already, so let's just get the heavy ship all. Let's put the heavy ship all, right? Yeah, you got 50 million population ready to fight. And still like certain equipment, obviously, so... Yeah, I think I wanna... Yeah, I don't want any of his cavalry divisions, right? But it's getting boring now, I'll be back when we did something else, yeah, I suppose. Well, alright, so what we thought, what we hope not to happen, actually happened. Japan joined the Axis. Wow, really, Japan? Really? Why even sign? Yeah, I don't know. Well, they may still create the Greater Asian Co-Prosperity Sphere. I think they might, since they have decided to go on that path. I think there's a good chance they will actually choose that. So, well, another reason not to go. Not to fight the Japanese. Yeah. Well, what we can do preemptively already is, I suppose, to build some forts against the Japanese. I think. Yeah, just like to have some backup there to hold on is, I think, pretty a good idea, considering they'll most likely just try to stomp through us. Just to have some backup there, just to have some safety there. And also build them for our nice Mongolian allies. There we go. You're welcome, Mongolia. Alright, another war, the Mexican Civil War, brought out. It's now it's the Oh well, they are going communist already, so there's no need for me to actually help them. And I think the communists, they have, yeah, the vast supremacy of troops, so that is quite amazing. Yeah, it's pretty nice. Well, the US joined the Allies already. Well, that is happening a little bit too quick, don't you think? But another reason why we should not attack the Allies yet. And, well, I'm surprised to see that the progress actually stalled down there in Italy. It's always nice to see, right? That the Germans are not making any more success. I mean, they captured Savoy. Now, at least the French are holding the Maginot Line. That is, I think, a great success. See, oh, yeah, I think Germany, they have around, what, 4,000 points so fast already. Are they just producing points or what? Well, it seems like it. Alright, we have 386 civilian factories. I would say at this point this is enough. Let's just build military factories all over its place. Yeah, like that. But who dares to criticize Leon Trotsky? Wasn't a really nice idea. Maybe expand these forts to level 2. It'd be good to have. Well, let's just hope our little faction will grow with it, right? I think it's, well, a little bit too small at this point. I should focus, what should I get? I suppose I'll just get this ocean-going navy. Yeah, our navy has yet to be ocean-going. But I can build heavy ships, which I will prioritize on, actually. Heavy ships. Oh. Like this. These are marines. We should also stockpile up on convoys. Always good to have lots of convoys in reserve. Well, it takes quite some time to get these ships up. Well, I suppose that is the hit we gotta take there. Well, isn't this actually quite a nice plan? While the world is at war, while the Second World War is still going on, let's actually see the progress, the current war. It's... yeah, the Germans lost, well, the Italians lost 2.6 million troops already. That is quite a bit. Yeah, the Italians seem like just getting slaughtered, so... factor-wise, the Allies got the advantage. We have to submit that. Why did the Italians lose? Well, I think they had Ethiopia as a core province. Well, actually, it's nice to see the British and the French not doing so bad there. Well, the communists, they are rising steadily. In Italy, they are 39% already, so we could stage a civil war at one point. In the USA, they are 34%. The question is, will the US leave the Allies when they are in there? I really don't think they will. How we know the AI, most likely they won't. Like, don't mind be spamming just military factories. Besides, also what, just get anti-fascist diplomacy for now. Also, besides, just I really don't know what to produce, so I'm just relying on this template with 5 artillery divisions and 9 infantry divisions. Well, what we can do is just change the symbol, just get this star symbol, just looks better, right? Maybe get more weapons, what else? Maybe, well, more tanks, always good to have, more motorized equipment, perhaps. Should get more planes? Let's get more planes as well. Also, more bombers to bomb the shite out of our enemies. Well, I think one thing is for certain, we want war. In Germany, I think even Poland can, well, crush the Germans. Well, we could attack Poland if they go ahead and find their own faction, which they haven't decided it yet. So let's see. It might happen or it may not. One thing what I like is, I have to say, the music in the background. Like, you hear so different stuff. It's actually quite nice to have. You just don't get bored of hearing the same stuff all the time. Yeah, quite a lot of songs actually. Pretty well done there. So I've decided to solely rely mainly on this infantry division. It will be 14,100 strong with military police in them. You'll need just tons of more artillery, as you see there. So yeah, I'm mainly producing artillery. Let's see, weapons. So more weapons. I mean, weapons. We can never have too many weapons, right? Right. Yeah. Also, I think I'll go ahead and get some paratroopers. Oh no, we cannot train with Max in the field, so yeah, let's just get rid of our mountaineers, since I think they'll be better put to use if we just go ahead and just use them as paratroopers. What's this? Oh yeah, we can guard our coastline, so we won't get naval raided by the enemies. So just go ahead. Guard this coast there. When Japan controls Sakhalin, we control the half of it. We should fortify that area as well, I just see right now. Yeah. Well, the war is still raging in Europe. We are just building our army. We have 2.83 million already. Yeah, we certainly need more artillery to sustain that amount, right? So let's try another wave of these infantry divisions. Just as many as we can, just like, alright, just to casually 2.1 million more soldiers in the Soviet army. Yeah, maybe 31,000 artillery, that is quite a bit, right? That's, yeah, quite a bit. Right, the Germans are gonna annex Austria, so get a little boost there. The Italians, there are many communists, so we could stage a civil war there, but after the Italians got pushed back, they lost Savoy. Well, I mean, Poland is just blocking everything, you know, right? So, come on, Poland, please create your own faction. Let's see, Poland first, or well, I think they may. Right, it's blocking everything. I don't think Germany can win against the Polish, since they are even failing badly against the French. So, yeah. Well, I have to say the game is progressing slower than I thought. Just like look to the game's progressing speed on the high speed of the game. So yeah, I think that may be quite fun, but it's really having a heavy toll on my PC. If I CPU, I don't know. The game is just very shit in utilizing your PC fully. It's just, I mean, my CPU isn't even utilized fully. I don't even know why. Yeah, I think the game is just 32 bits, and this is the problem. Just, yeah, we don't know what just. This is even getting slower and slower by the minute, yeah. So not so much fighting right as the Soviet Union, not really. Well, at least we are preparing ourselves, but yeah, it's just getting slower. Maybe, I mean, playing as Germany would be the better call here, but let's actually see how much troops they lost. 5.2 million losses, I mean 4.2 million Italians, and yeah, the Japanese are losing troops, but so are the Chinese. Let's just see the war in China, how is that progressing. Japan fighting all of China, so what, they have 400 to 720 divisions. What just okay. Yeah, this is a really bad estimate to say the least, I suppose, right? We could surprise the Japanese, but I don't think it's a good idea to surprise them with that amount of troops they have. Yeah, well, Russia is just like squashed between Japan and just squashed between the Germans. It's gonna take ages until they'll actually get the Sudetenland. Well, yeah. I think I'll take a break, actually. Well, I've gotta say, something really weird happened. Somehow Yugoslavia and Poland joined the Axis. So yeah, Yugoslavia and Poland joined the Axis. Please do not ask me how that happened. Just Poland, well, I mean, that is on one hand good, so we can actively go ahead and finally start our war against the Axis. The Polish will fall first. We need a good defense brigade here against the Japanese, but that shouldn't be a big problem, I suppose, right? So I'm gonna ready that up, and then the fight will go ahead, and yeah, the Germans will get crushed. Actually, that's pretty exciting to see. But they're pretty strong, so we may struggle there a bit, but ultimately, you know that we are simply going to win, right? So yeah. Well, the fact that small Tanutuva can field 45 divisions, I actually find this quite amusing, if truth be told, right? So yeah, let's just go ahead and, well, let's just put them to good use, shall we? What are my divisions doing there? Yeah, let's just put them to good use. Yeah, okay. Very bad. It seems like the Germans are managing to push through the Maginot Line. This is a disaster. A complete disaster. Well, the Belgians and the Dutch really doing much, but the Germans pushing through the Maginot Line is a pure disaster for us. We have to go ahead and help the Allies. Oh hell, we have to. Well, this is... I mean, considering the fact that we need lots of divisions against the Japanese, that is not looking so good for us, to be honest. So anyways, we can start ahead and... Well, should we justify against the Polish? I don't think that we can push through because our lines are simply too thinly stretched out. Well, let's still go ahead and justify, right? Yeah. So the Polish to scare themselves. Well, I mean, the Roman Empire declared war on the Italian Union. I mean, this would be acceptable, right? But the communists are actually, because I used to boost them, the communists are actually in the Axis, and Benito Mussolini has risen up from the ashes and is rebelling against the communists, but they are not in the Axis, so this is pretty weird, to be honest. And I think, yeah, we cannot stage a coup in Germany because stability is too low. Yeah, that's all that. Where can we even stage a coup in the USA? No. The stability is the biggest problem. I think every country has a stability of 100%, so staging coups is not really an option at this moment. Yeah, also Romania and Finland, they could be, well, maybe a threat, but they aren't really in the Axis, so that is quite problematic, and I hope to actually help the French. Let's go ahead and declare war against the Polish and our allies. There we go, so the war against the Poles has been committed. Let's just try to force attack against the Polish, and well, I'm having 64 divisions against the Finnish. I think that's a little bit too much, maybe. Well, maybe we can just call the half back. So we can, like, yeah, tell them to this, like, back up front. Just, like, stay as a back up there, I'd say. And, well, we have to focus more on the... Oh, yeah, we got the Japanese as well. We forgot about the nice Japanese, do we? And there we go. Japan is probably just gonna join the battle. Just, well, it would be great if we could capture Manchuria without any problems. Well, I can invite, what? I can invite the Roman Empire to my faction? Well, alright, Benito, would you like to be in our faction, Benito? Well, I think, just for the sake of historical accuracy, we should maybe do this. Yeah. This game, or they joined the Allies, well, they joined the Allies, so they could have just joined us as well instead. Do they? Well, or whatever, no. I don't think I'm gonna finish this anyways. We're trying to push through the Polish lines. Now, we've made some progress, but the progress isn't, well, so great, is it? Well, at least Finland is, like, blocking all of the other troops, so we don't have to worry about that. With lots of supplies, we can just throw our soldiers against them. That's pretty nice, isn't it? We have, let's see, 35 more divisions there. They are just gonna do the same. Let's see, we have 32 here and 35. Let's assign them. Yep, they will go ahead and just wanna... Yeah, Poland is our main, well, theater of operations, to say the least. And well, France, I don't know what happened to France, but I think... Yeah, why am I even boosting the popularity in Germany if they cannot even defeat the French? So, well, let's see. We are losing quite a huge amount of troops, actually. Yeah, this is just a pure manpower grind, to be honest, right? Seems like it's just get our points. We got like trillions of points up in the sector. Wait, let's just go to St. Poland. We have to assign them all manually. It can be pretty annoying at given times. You are assigned, go ahead, assign yourself. This is also pretty annoying. But you are in Ukraine, Eastern Poland, let's at least get air supremacy over Poland. Alright, we have also points there. They got 1,011 points in Eastern Poland. Our think they are not doing something that much. We need air supremacy in the area, so let's go ahead, deploy even more points. We suddenly not that many points, yeah. What the second Russian Civil War? Is this a joke? What, are you bloody kidding me? Well, what the actual fuck is that? Come on, alright, well, okay, well, I mean, that's... I don't think we should have gotten a Civil War, right? Yeah, so, yeah, I fucked up, I fucked this up pretty badly, I admit. I simply don't even want to deal with the Russian imperialists there. So I count this as, well, a lost cause. We lost this. I'm just gonna, yeah, probably join the Axis. This doesn't even make sense. Like, I'm gonna try to reload once. No. Okay. Yeah. Just pointless. How can we win against? Yeah, they even joined the Axis. That is great. We are so lost, I'm telling you that. So, yep. Because Stalin wasn't leading the Soviet Union, the Soviet Union actually surrendered and it got destroyed. The Soviet Union got destroyed in 1938. I'm officially retiring. And fourth, I will see. So much about that because they haven't done a great purge. Yeah. Trotsky purged himself. Trotsky purged Trotsky. So much about that. So it's gonna be a playground for the Axis. And well, they have the majority of factories, so, well, concluding the Axis may be more fun to play as the Soviet Union, considering this scenario. I would suppose so, that's the case. Well, anyways, thank you all for watching me. Don't forget to like and to subscribe, please. My army got halved, and yeah, a random civil war just fired off itself. And I'm crushed in this other sense. The Soviet army just being encircled because of the disarray. A civil war plus a second world war isn't really something, well, feasible in that sense. Yeah, well, thank you all for watching me. Don't forget to like and to subscribe. Please leave a comment down below. I'm Sacred and I'm out. Goodbye and have a nice day.